Hi there, this is Sarah Milner, the Executive Director from Central Lambton Family Health Team.
And I'm Dr. Enoch Daniel, the Family Health Team Lead Physician.
Today we wanted to have a little chat with you about children. We know that right now is a difficult time. Kids are off of school, daycares are closed, kids of all ages, from little ones to teenagers, and kids are getting bored, but then they're also getting a bit anxious too. If you go out to a store because you have to pick up a couple essentials, you're seeing things closed in. There's a lot of media that's talking about the coronavirus. It's important to kind of be able to support the kids while they're off in terms of helping to reassure them. And there's a few things you can do that can help with that. Whether you're parents or caregivers, grandparents, whoever's watching the kids for this next while, we want to give you a few tips and a few suggestions that maybe would come in helpful. One of the things that we really want to stress is that you watch how much time is on the TV about the coronavirus when there's little ones around. Even teenagers, I notice, are getting a bit stressed too. I have a teenager at home and she's kind of looking to me to tell her, things are going to be okay. We want the kids to understand that it's serious, but that not to panic and that it's going to be okay. We're all here together. The other thing we want them to understand is that as a community, they're part of that piece, that they can help us through this. And there are things that they can do. So that means sometimes having to give up having a play date with your friends. It means having to wash your hands a whole lot, although, kids, that's not fun for them to do. It means having to keep distance sometimes, talk on the phone to relatives that maybe usually you get together with. It's difficult, but that we can all do this together. So one other thing too that we would like to suggest is that a good activity can be if kids want to make some pictures up or some videos, and they can email them to us at info@clfht.com. The email address will be put up on the screen for you, but we'll be able to share those with all the healthcare workers, and we'll be able to, that makes a big difference. So there's a piece that they can do, plus it keeps them occupied and distracted. And if they want to draw some pictures of their favorite doctors and things like that, that's always fun too. It certainly helps the morale. Dr. Daniel, would you like to say anything about sort of this activity of how you think that would be helpful?
Absolutely, Sarah. I sense there's so much fear with kids and young people. And I think sometimes they just don't want to deal with that because it is difficult. Adults are finding it really difficult to deal with it.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine what kids go through, right? And young people, they kind of have this really difficult time. They want to be active. They have some extra time off now, but they can't go out. They can't hang out with friends and being told, you can't go out to parties. Well, you can't go out to play sports. You can't go watch sports. It is a very difficult time, and we understand that. So just like Sarah said, we really want to hear from you. We care for you. We care about you. So we really want to hear from you as to where you are at this stage. So kids, like Sarah said, let's draw some pictures up. Young people, you want to write a letter, or you want to draw a picture as well. Or you want to have even a video, a little tiny video blurb. Not too long, guys. Just a little tiny video blurb. And you want to send it to us? Feel free. But make sure that anything that you send is by email. Do not send anything to us on paper or to our mailbox. We will have that email address for you at the end of this video. Thank you.
And that also, if maybe somebody that's older wants to do a poem or any kind of sort of creative outlet like that, sometimes it's therapeutic sometimes to draw pictures too for little ones. And, you might not realize kind of what's in their head or what they're thinking. So this can also be helpful for us to have as a barometer in terms of how they're doing and being able to know where to support them. It's hard enough as an adult to kind of put your head around this. We've never been through this before. So even harder for kids. And if it gives you one more thing in your toolbox to be able to help keep them occupied, then that's fantastic. I know that people are kind of having a hard time coming up with things to do. One parent said online they'd already played hide and seek 30 times this morning by noon. So, maybe this will give them something to keep occupied with, and the more the better. We're so thrilled. We'll be posting some of them online. Absolutely. And sharing them, and maybe that shows the kids too that they have an important role in this, that we appreciate their support, and that they also, in a time where you don't have a lot of control over things, this gives them a little bit of control. So thank you so much. We really appreciate all the support our patients, their families, and the community are giving us. It's been tremendous, and this really helps us to keep going too, just hearing your feedback, and it's been phenomenal. So we can't thank you enough, and just want you to know you're not alone. We're here for you, and we're going to keep putting out information to keep you up to date. So thank you.
And kids, all your pictures will actually go up on a wall in here, and we'll actually send you a video of all the pictures that we've posted up for you. So folks, this is a community effort, and it's all for one, and it's one for all. I know it's kind of a corny saying, but it is actually very, very true for our situation. So get your pen and paper ready, write us a letter on email, draw us a picture, take a picture of it, and email it to us. Don't send it to us in a post.
Or drop it off at the office, just for infection control. We want it.
Exactly.
This way too, we can compile them easier if they're digital.
Absolutely.
And be able to make sure that we can showcase them, and we want to be able to, with permission from whoever sent it in, we'll make sure to get that, the kids might find it fun to be able to see some of their drawings and their pictures and things too. So.
All right, kids, young people, we're looking forward to this.
Thank you.
Bye.